What's up, Rich Squad? Dominic Rich is the name in a damn thing change. And I'm back with a new concept video, and it's called what the 2018 World Cup would look like if none of the current 32 teams qualified. So basically, I'm going to replace all 32 teams currently at the 2018 World Cup with new ones. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So you guys might be wondering how I came up with 32 replacement teams to replace the current ones at the 2018 World Cup. Well, first I had to get a host, and that host country will be Kazakhstan. It's close to Russia, it's part of UEFA, it's geographically located similar to where Russia is, and it will be an ideal host. For UEFA, they have 13 places, so the teams that I chose are the 4 playoff losers in Greece, Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, and Italy. Then I had to go with the worst second place team in Slovakia. Then the best 8 third place teams in round 1, which is the group stages: Netherlands from Group A, Hungary from Group B, Czech Republic Group C, Wales Group D, Montenegro Group E, Scotland Group F, Albania Group G, Bosnia and Herzegovina Group H, and Ukraine from Group I. But Albania from Group G were the worst third place team, so they missed out, and Hungary, who were tied on points with Albania, goes through. They have a better goal difference. So for UEFA, Greece, they were last at the World Cup in 2014. Northern Ireland, last at the World Cup in 1986. Republic of Ireland, last at the World Cup in 2002. Italy, 4-time champions and last at the World Cup in 2014. Slovakia, last at the World Cup 2010. Scotland, last made it in 1998. Bosnia and Herzegovina, they were also there at 2014, and Ukraine last made it at the 2006 World Cup. Notes: teams making their debuts are Montenegro and the host Kazakhstan. Coming out of hibernation are Hungary from 1986, they were 2-time runners-up. Then we had Wales, last made it in 1958, they have only 1 appearance. Scotland, last made it in 1998. Northern Ireland, 1986. Powerhouse teams in UEFA: Italy, 4-time champions, and Netherlands, 3-time runners-up. So that rounds off UEFA teams who will replace the current ones at the 2018 World Cup. So guys, let's move on to CONCACAF, where this will be a little faster because they have only 3 teams. Well, we're going to have the Intercontinental playoff losers in Honduras. Remember, they lost versus Australia. They were last at the World Cup in 2014. Then we have the 5th place team in the Hex, which is the USA. What a big shock. The USA did not make it to the 2018 World Cup, but they were last there at the 2014 event, and they were at every World Cup from 1990 to 2014. So it's a big deal that the USA missed out, and Fox Sports will be losing a lot of money because of this. 6th place team in the Hex, Trinidad and Tobago, last made it in 2006, and they are the team responsible for preventing the USA from making it to the 2018 World Cup. Bad, Trinidad and Tobago. Very, very bad. So for CONMEBOL, we have 5 teams. Well, this one is pretty easy. We're going to replace 1 to 5 with 6 to 10. We have Chile, last appeared at the World Cup in 2014. Paraguay, last appeared at the World Cup in 2010. Ecuador, who was there in 2014. Bolivia, last made it in 1994. And Venezuela, who will be making their debut at the Grand Tournament. So notes for CONMEBOL: Venezuela will be making their World Cup debut, and coming out of hibernation will be Bolivia, who last made it in 1994. Let's move on to the CAF Confederation, which is Africa. We have 5 teams, so we're going to have the runners-up from Group A to E. Well, in Group A, we're going to have Congo DR, and they were last at the World Cup in the 1974 event when they represented as Zaire. In Group B, we're going to have Zambia. They will be making their debut. And in Group C, we have Ivory Coast, last made it in the 2014 World Cup. And in Group D, Burkina Faso. They've been teasing with qualification for quite a while. They will be making their official debut. And in Group E, we have Uganda also making their debut. So we will be seeing 3 debutants from the CAF confederations, quite similar to 2006 World Cup when we had 4 debutants. We had Angola, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Togo. So Africa always springs up a lot of surprises. Notes, as I said before, debutants Burkina Faso, Zambia, and Uganda. Coming out of hibernation will be Congo DR, last made it at the 1974 event. For Asia, the AFC Confederation, we have 5 teams. Well, they're going to be the loser of the 4th round playoff between Australia and Syria. So Syria will be making their World Cup debut. Then Group A, 4th and 5th place teams from round 3, which are Uzbekistan, who will be making their debut, and China, who was last there at the 2002 World Cup. And in Group B, the 4th and 5th place teams, which will be UAE, last made it at the 1990 World Cup, and Iraq, who was last there at 1986 World Cup. Notes, the debutants will be Uzbekistan and Syria, and coming out of hibernation will be the UAE, last made it in 1990, Iraq, 1986. So guys, now we are done with the qualification. We will move on to the draw process. Well, it will be the same as the FIFA World Cup draw process, where we have the host in pot 1 and 7 teams, and then the other teams will be spread out to pot 2, 3, and 4 according to their FIFA Coca-Cola World Rankings. In pot 1, we have Kazakhstan, Chile, Netherlands, Italy, Wales, the USA, Slovakia, and Northern Ireland. Part 2, we have the Ukraine, Republic of Ireland, Paraguay, Scotland, Congo DR, Venezuela, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Montenegro. Part 3, we have Greece, Czech Republic, Hungary, Burkina Faso, Bolivia, Honduras, Ecuador, and Ivory Coast. And part 4, we have China, Uganda, Syria, Zambia, the UAE, Iraq, and Trinidad and Tobago. The way the pots were chosen were according to the world rankings on the date that I wrote up the video, not the date you are watching it. So keep that in mind. So guys, I already did the draw. I chose not to do it live in the video because it would take up too much time. So in Group A, we have Kazakhstan, the UAE, Burkina Faso, and Ukraine. Group B, Northern Ireland, Iraq, Venezuela, and Ivory Coast. So for Group C, we have Netherlands, Paraguay, Uganda, and Greece. Group D, Slovakia, Zambia, Honduras, and the Republic of Ireland. Group E, Italy, Ecuador, Scotland, and Uzbekistan. And Group F, USA, Hungary, China, and Congo DR. Group G, Chile, Syria, Czech Republic, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Group H, Wales, Trinidad and Tobago, Bolivia, and Montenegro. So guys, now I'm done with the whole draw process and you know who is in what group. Let's start with the tournament. So in Group A, we have Kazakhstan, United Arab Emirates, Burkina Faso, and Ukraine. In Group A, I have Burkina Faso topping the group with 6 points, Ukraine coming in second, 5 points, the UAE third, 4 points, and Kazakhstan the host with 1 point. So Burkina Faso and Ukraine goes through to the round of 16. In Group B, we have Northern Ireland, Iraq, Venezuela, and Ivory Coast. Venezuela tops the group with 7 points, Ivory Coast coming second, 5 points, Northern Ireland in third with 4 points, and Iraq 0 points. Venezuela and Ivory Coast go on to the round of 16. In Group C, we have Netherlands, Paraguay, Uganda, and Greece. I have Netherlands topping the group with 7 points with a +4 goal difference, and Greece coming in second, 7 points with a +3 goal difference. Paraguay third on 1 point, and Uganda fourth on 1 point. In Group D, we have Slovakia, Zambia, Honduras, and the Republic of Ireland. I have Zambia topping the group. It's the tournament of debutants. They're going to do well. Zambia topping the group, 7 points. Republic of Ireland coming in second with 5 points. Slovakia coming in third, barely missing out on 4 points. And Honduras last with 0 points. So we have Zambia and Republic of Ireland on to the round of 16. In Group E, I have Italy, Ecuador, Scotland, and Uzbekistan. Italy tops the group, 7 points. Ecuador coming second, 4 points with a better goal difference than Scotland, and Uzbekistan coming last with 1 point. So Italy and Ecuador advance to the round of 16. In Group F, we have USA, Hungary, China, and Congo DR. I have Congo DR topping the group with 9 points, 3 out of 3. USA second, 6 points. Hungary third, 3 points. And China last, losing all 3 games on 0 points. So Congo DR and USA move on to the round of 16. In Group G, we have Chile, Syria, Czech Republic, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. I have Bosnia topping the group with 9 points, Chile coming in second with 6 points, Syria third, 1 point, and Czech Republic last on 1 point. And last but not least, Group H, where I have Wales, Trinidad and Tobago, Bolivia, and Montenegro. Wales tops the group with 7 points, Trinidad coming in second with 6 points, Bolivia third, 2 points, and Montenegro last on 1 point. So that means Wales and Trinidad becomes the last teams to join the teams in the round of 16. So guys, let's move on to the round of 16, where I'm going to give you score lines and all that good stuff. So first match, Burkina Faso versus Ivory Coast, 2 African nations meeting each other in the round of 16. It finishes 1-1 after extra time. Burkina Faso wins the penalty shootout 7-6. Second match, Venezuela versus Ukraine. Venezuela wins it 2-0. They on a magical fairy tale run to the quarterfinals. Third match, Netherlands versus the Republic of Ireland. Netherlands win this match 3-1. Then we have Zambia versus Greece. Greece wins the match 1-0. You know, they're a really good defensive team and they don't score a lot of goals. 1-0, very fitting scoreline. Greece goes on to the quarterfinals. Next, we have Italy versus the USA. Wow. Italy wins this match 4-2 in a very, very exciting contest. The USA goes home. Sorry, USA. And next we have Congo DR versus Ecuador. Congo DR wins it 3-2 in a very exciting match. Then we have Bosnia and Herzegovina versus Trinidad and Tobago, the Soca Warriors. A Caribbean team, you know, but they go home. Bosnia wins the match 3-1. And for the last match in the round of 16, Wales versus Chile, it finishes 2-2 after extra time, and Chile wins the penalty shootout 3-1. Claudio Bravo, the hero, of course. So now, guys, let's move on to the quarterfinals, where it gets more and more exciting. Burkina Faso versus Netherlands. Netherlands wins the match 2-1 to send Burkina Faso crashing out of the tournament. Pretty good run, if you ask me. Then we have Venezuela versus Greece. Venezuela wins it 1-0 to continue their fairy tale run through to the semifinals. Then Italy versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina wins it 3-1. You know, we have them guys, Edin Dzeko, Miralem Pjanic, Sead Kolasinac, and all those guys on fire right now. So Italy, you know, they basically flop in a secondary World Cup. So Bosnia, they go on to the semifinal. Then we have Congo DR versus Chile. Chile wins the match 4-1. So for the semifinals, the first match, Netherlands versus Bosnia. This is where Bosnia's fairy tale run comes to an end. The match ends 1-1 after extra time, but the Netherlands wins it 6-5 in the penalty shootout. Netherlands go into another World Cup final. And for the next semifinal, we have an all-South American semifinal between Venezuela and Chile. This match ends 1-0 in favor of Venezuela, the debutants, and they move on to the finals. Big upset. Wow. So for the third place match, we have Bosnia versus Chile. Bosnia will demoralize Chile by winning them 1-0. Yes, 1-0, still a demoralization in terms of, you know, this matchup. Come on, Arturo Vidal, Alexis Sanchez, and all these talented men on the Chilean team. So the final, the grand final, Netherlands versus Venezuela. Venezuela goes on to win the match 3-2, and the Netherlands loses another World Cup final after doing it in 1974, 1978, and 2010. They just can't seem to win the World Cup. So, Venezuela are the champions of the world with the 32 replacement teams. So, congratulations to Venezuela. Well deserved. Solomon Rondon, Adalberto Penaranda, and the young set of players in that team deserves to be champions of the world. So, champions Venezuela, runners up the Netherlands, third place Bosnia and Herzegovina, fourth place Chile. Young player of the tournament, Adalberto Penaranda. He's only 20 years old. Player of the tournament, Adalberto Penaranda from Venezuela. Golden Boot goes to Edin Dzeko with 7 goals. Golden Glove goes to Wilker Fariñas, 20-year-old Venezuelan goalkeeper with 4 clean sheets. And for the team of the tournament, we have Edin Dzeko, Solomon Rondon, Alexis Sanchez, Penaranda, Miralem Pjanic, Quincy Promise, Arturo Vidal, Patrick Van Aanholt, Costas Manolas, and Nathan Ake. And we have the young Venezuelan keeper Fariñas in goal. So guys, that brings it to an end of my concept video, what the 2018 World Cup would look like if none of the 32 teams qualified, and I simulated the whole tournament. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you would have done different, what teams you would have included and whatnot. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad!